Hello, good morning and welcome. We're going to look today at four pairs that have reached extremes and have got high divergence on the commitment of traders report. So we're going to start off with the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Now this rose unbelievably. It just kept going up and up and up, and I was waiting for it, and I wanted to short it down. There's my old trend line there. I came to a little bit of an impasse here, and it's gone up a little bit more, but it's gone up, and we've got divergence between the candle chart and the RSI. So the candles have gone up and the RSI has gone down, which showed sentiment. Now we've where the trend line was broken there, that's a resistance point. So I put this blue line in, which was resistance. We've gone down under it, we've come up, we've bounced off it. We've gone down to the 50. Now we've bounced a little bit off the 50. I'm waiting for it to go through. Once it goes through the 50 and remains down there, it is in a downward spiral. So I've got two trades in at the top here. I'm short. It's 6.2 short, and I now I'm going to look at a few of the crosses because they're quite interesting. The GBP New Zealand dollar has got a higher divergence. It's 7.5 to 1. I've got two trades in on this. It's floundered a little bit at the last few days, but I'm long it. It hasn't quite gone over the 50 on the RSI, but we have a stiff support at the bottom here. That's long-term turning points. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, that's a bit too small. That's better. There. Wow, there. Little bit of resistance there. So, sorry, that's support. The downside for this I see as quite small, and the upside is, 400 or 500 pips. So I think that is well worth a look at. The other one I'm doing is the AUD Japanese yen. We've got resistance at the top here. We're looking to short it. The divergence on the commitment of traders is 7.4 to 1. So we're short this pair. We've got divergence between the candle chart and the RSI. We've come up, we've hit the trend line there. We're coming down. We have a resistance here on the RSI, this blue line. Failure point there, funnily enough. So we'll see what happens with that. But as far as I'm concerned, this is a good risk-reward trade. There's plenty of downside and very little upside. Right, and this is the New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. I think we've got something fairly similar with the divergence. So there we go, candles go up and the RSI goes down. So there you go. Same thing with the divergence. It's just gone below the 69.1. So that at the worst is sideways action. We've got heavy resistance to the just above it. So there is quite a good risk reward to this. It's about 400 pips, I think, down 450. That's where we are now. Sorry, 600 pips down. There's probably about 100, 150 pips up. So, I would put my my stop loss behind the resistance. I'd stick it well behind personally, but and we're looking to short it. The overall outlook for this pair is pretty much, well, it's overbought. It's at the top of the Bollinger Bands, this on the daily chart, and with a divergence of 9.4 to 1, I'm pretty sure this is a pretty safe short. Next thing I was going to have a look at is the USD CAD. USD CAD. Now, I've been saying long on this for a while. I wish I'd have kept my mouth shut. It has shorted like you wouldn't believe it. All on the hype that the Canadian government are going to increase the overnight rate on the Canadian dollar. Now, I don't think they're going to, but it's 3 o'clock today, so that's 1500 hours GMT that they're giving their decision. And, you know, it's oversold. It's at the bottom on the RSI, it's on the 30.9. I think it's going up, and also you've got the commitment of traders. They added 7,000 shorts because everybody already thinks this is a done deal, and I don't think it is. I think there's going to be a little bit of a rally on this pair. So anyway, 3 o'clock this afternoon, we'll see what happens. Okay, thank you very much for watching, much appreciated, and hopefully see you again tomorrow.